Hey humans, what's happening in the tube? Time for another safety razor video. This time it's not a review, it's more of a tip. It's a blade tip, if you will. Now you can get these kind of small precision razors to do, these areas here, for example, but they cost a pretty penny, and for such a little area here, that's just an example. Wherever you might want to do it, it's a bit too pricey for me, so I thought I would look around and see what I could come up with. And well, basically I came up with the idea of cutting a DE blade, a simple DE blade, in half, or actually more, in half, maybe 2/3, like this. Maybe I better hold it this way instead. So yeah, just use the scissors. It's thin enough you can cut it with a regular pair of scissors. And what I would suggest you do is you cut it, or you use it in a razor that has 3 posts, the middle threaded, and the 2 support posts left and right. Because when you cut it off, you're gonna cut the middle hole out, basically, depending on how big you want it, but you're at least going to cut the hole in half, the middle hole of the blade in half. So you need more than just the threaded post in the middle. So this is a Flying Eagle safety razor, but there are other kinds out there. So you cut it like this, put it over, like so, and then you have to be a little bit careful when you place the head on it, because it won't keep in place, of course, because you cut 2 out of 3 holes. So be a little bit gentle and careful when you place it in, and make double sure that the blade is lined. That's very important. So it looks okay to me. So I don't know if you can see that, but there's the blade. There we go. On each side, so, and it fits nicely for these parts here, because you use it one side, and then when you flip it over, it fits on the other side. Now this usually doesn't make any difference on a standard DE blade, because which side you turn it, but this one, it's actually a nice little bonus, because you do it this side and then you flip it over and it's ready to go on the other one. So that's a nice one. So this is a cheap way, and it's pretty effective. I've done it. As you can see, no nicks, no cuts. This is just some sore I have. It's not a cut or a nick. So, and you can use if you have blades that you don't, these blades are not for me, instead of throwing them out, use them like this, because you're just going to, or whatever, a little bit here and there. A bad blade in your eyes is fine. It's just fine. It's just gonna do a little bit of touch up and clean up, So so you can use those second-hand blades that you were gonna throw out or give away or whatever. And being that you're using the DE blade like this, 5 shaves, your mileage may vary, but using blade like this, just to a little here and there, it'll last a long time. Now this is my first one, so I don't know how long. Why MMV? But it will definitely last longer than 5 shaves. Let's say maybe 15 shaves just to touch up here and there. So this is a cheap and effective, inexpensive, homemade way of making a little razor for touching up and beard trimming and outlining and what have you. So that's what I have for you today. So hope you like this tip, and give it a try. Let me know what you think. Let me know how it works for you. And until next time, you know what to do.